Good morning, guys. I'm gonna actually try to start vlogging. As you know, with everybody else in the world, we are going through this crazy COVID-19. And basically we started and it was like we were only going to be out for 2 weeks, and then the governor extended it like a couple days, but then that would have put us at Wednesday last week. And then we heard our school district say, well, it's kind of dumb for us to go back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we would have spring break, which is the week that we're in now, so we'll go back the Monday after spring break. And then sometime during that time, our governor came on and said, no, school's done. So essentially one of my jobs completely stopped. I do have to check in with the students and, you know, do some things here and there, but it's not really a lot. A lot is not required of me where I'm a parent and a teacher. But thankfully I'm still getting paid, which is good. And then all of my kids, of course, have schoolwork, and that's going okay. I do need to get up in the morning with them. Like this morning, I won't lie, I slept until 10. My teenagers just woke up, and it is 11:39. Our school was giving them quite a bit of work, and then people must have been complaining or not being able to get it done, and so they have lessened it a lot. So once spring break is over, our schedule will change a little bit. We'll get back up to getting early and getting them dressed and stuff. But since I'm home for the next 4 months, I figured we can start vlogging again. Truth be told, I stopped vlogging because my mom lived here. My mom moved out last week, and it was the best decision for everybody. She has just become very, very, I don't know the word, but it was very hard on my family, on my kids, on everyone having her live here. I don't know if it's age, I don't know what it is, but she was just very, very kind of petty and narcissistic and mean. She really honestly kind of ruined her relationship with some of her grandkids. We have not seen her honestly really talked to her since she moved out. I know that we will, but we're all kind of hurt right now. You know, I could, you know, get into all kinds of details, but I'll just leave it as, you know, I needed her really bad when I was younger, financially, everything. And maybe because I don't need her anymore, she gets that way. Everyone before I offered to let her move in told me, no, don't do it. You know, it's a horrible decision. But I did it because I felt that that was my duty as a child to do that. But I know our relationship will be fine. But I do think that she needs to, you know, be in her own place and all that. And, you know, we had her move here because it was going to help her financially. She was going to pay off her debt so that she could move into a new place and be okay, where she's just living on retirement income. And honestly, my uncle's retirement, because my mom never saved for retirement. And that didn't happen. And I thought the plan was, you know, she was going to pay me a little bit of rent. It was going to be $500, and then she would pay for her groceries, and then we would be able to save a lot of money. And that was how we were going to put about, you know, $10,000 to $15,000 on a house. Well, that didn't happen. Our bills went up through the roof, and I'm not sure why, because, like, she didn't have heat or AC down there. She had space heaters and fans, but, like, she would go out for the day and she'd be gone all day shopping, and she would leave like all the lights on. She'd leave the fans on, or she'd leave the heater on, and that's like wasting a lot of electricity. My uncle has special needs. Like, she'd put him up in the shower because she didn't want to deal with it, and he'd be up here for 30 minutes just sitting under the water, and she would come back and realize he didn't shower at all. So it's like 30 to 40 minutes of running water. So long story short, all of our bills went through the roof. her rent actually didn't cover what everything went up and what the food went up. She was also supposed to help with like cooking and cleaning and helping me with the kids. And that didn't happen either, because the things she wanted to do were the things that the kids had to do, like as part of like, that's how they have a cell phone or whatever. She just decided she wasn't going to do that anymore. So it is what it is. I feel like I'm a good person because I did what I was supposed to. I did my part. I helped her out, you know, the best that I could. But I know that, like, I told her when she left, I'm like, well, I'm glad that I was able to help you, but, you know, if something happens again, like, we're moving, we'll be in a smaller home, we won't have the space, you'll have to talk to my brother. But like, just the day that she left, like, we all, like, everyone in this house, it was just like a sense of relief. Like, everyone was everyone could just breathe, and we know that this is going to fix the relationship that was kind of broken. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But today I figured after I get done doing this laundry, I'm going to go get dressed, and then I'm going to do some tasks, because lately I've been getting up and walking with a friend of mine. Yes, we are social distancing. We go up, we walk on opposite sides of the road. We don't go into each other's houses. We don't go near each other. We truly social distance. But today we decided to take a break because it's going to be kind of rainy, and I'm like, I just really need to get my house done. I got my downstairs cleaned yesterday, so it shouldn't take me very long to get that back together. But today I just have a list. I'll show you guys whenever I'm done doing this laundry. Right, this is my list. I want to clean my office, which I pretty much did last night. I even dusted and everything. Go through my closet because I've been organizing, and we've been like packing up and stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy. The upstairs hall, the bathrooms. Oh, apparently I need to do my closet twice. Meal plan and laundry. I just started laundry and folded up everything that was already done. So I'm working on that. And then this is the hallway. And I just need to sweep and mop. We had a bunch of boxes that we were storing here. There was a bookshelf here, and I'm also going to clean the baseboards that need to be cleaned. The kids are supposed to have washed their doors, but like, her door does not look clean, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to do that too. So I'm hoping to do a lot of vlogs over the summer. Some cleaning, organizing, packing. Hopefully, maybe we'll be starting the process to get under contract on a house. I'm not really sure because everything is kind of up in the air now with lending. I have gained about 40 pounds since I started subbing and then working last year, over 2 years. So I have been working out with a friend and really trying to do that. So maybe that's something that I could update you guys with. And then of course vlogs, because I know you guys miss seeing the kids. But what would you like to see from us? All right. The hallway is pretty much clean. I will have to get on my hands and knees later and finish up some baseboards, but this I organized the other day. This I like organized all my vinyl, and you can see I put like what is in it, and then those are all the like blank shirts that I have. Oh, I need to dust that. That's what I forgot to do. I'll do that in a second. But I went and got a filing cabinet because my binders just aren't cutting it anymore for my client stuff. So I started out with like a little tiny, probably like the size of that purple binder right there, for like all my guests that have traveled. And I don't keep much of what they send me. Like, I have a huge file when they're traveling, but then after they've traveled, I kind of keep like an information sheet on them, like what their reservation was. So I kind of know, like, you know, kind of what they did last time. And then typically I will like shred all of like the financial information, all that stuff. So I started at that one, and then I went to this white one that has a band on it. And like, if I open it, all the papers go everywhere. Like, it's so completely full. And I was debating on going to that one. I'm like, this is just getting ridiculous. It's going to be too much to maintain. So what I want to do is I have a filing cabinet now. And I want to have, all of my past guest stuff in there. And then I would also like to have like, so I have like books and pamphlets and flyers for like everything under the sun. I mean, it's like, for different cruise line ships, for different cruise lines, for, what is this? Like private islands. And then I have like Disneyland, Disney World, Universal, all kinds of stuff, park maps, all that stuff that's here. And this works for now. But I may eventually want to put it in the filing cabinet. Not quite sure. And then I need to like do some filing and stuff like that. But for now, I just wanted to get it clean. So I'm going to clean that surface, and then it'll be really clean in here. And then Like I got rid of a lot of my books. We packed up some and then I cleaned and kind of reorganized these shelves the other day. And Aubrey got this as a gift for like a, something she did, like a fundraiser at school. And I was like, oh, that looks cute, like Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's actually a safe. So she has her allowance in there. She doesn't want to spend it right now. So I have that there. Because I think most of this stuff will come with us. This is definitely going into the new office. That probably won't. I would like to find a better pin board and just put all my pins on one board. Maybe even for the whole family. So like maybe have this on a wall and then like a pin board underneath it. I do like my like specialists and all that stuff. These are cool, but I want to find something to do with them. Maybe like Mod Podge them on like a work table or something. I'm not quite sure. But I will probably keep most of that stuff and most of this stuff. Our new house will not have an office like this. Most likely. We don't know where we're buying yet. We just know the models that we're looking at. But I most likely will not have the setup that I have now. So I'm trying to definitely downsize some stuff. And if I were to get rid of stuff, I'm obviously going to keep Cogsworth and Lumiere. Like, and I could even put them in like an area of the home. But some of that stuff I may get rid of. But I would really like to have the travel sign, that poster. I would like to have our magic bands, but our pins. But again, we'll see. Like, I know I'm going to get rid of that. But yeah, we'll see. Well, we will have a basement. So eventually I could just pack all that stuff up and we could put it in our basement. I think our basement will definitely have a bedroom and a bathroom. It's going to be Trevor's area. And then there's going to be a giant just kind of bonus room. And I'm thinking that will be the one place in the house that we maybe have like more of like a theme park vacation type theme there. That's what I was kind of thinking. And everywhere else in the house just have a regular theme. And eventually I will get my office out of my bedroom and be put in the basement. Like in a little section, because we don't need a playroom anymore, but we will have like maybe a TV and some couches with like some video game stuff for the kids to do like that. Jeff really wants a pool table, and then I'll just have a little section of it that is an office that will somehow work out. But that's provided we can buy a house, because we just heard that all the lending like credit requirements just went up, and I'm like, oh, you're killing me. All right, so this is where we are in the closet. Basically I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. This is their Easter stuff down here. I don't know if you can even see it. I'm hoping to do a video on that before Easter, but I did get all of our like bags out the other day, and I think I'm going to put these downstairs with the suitcases. Another hand sanitizer. It's like freaking liquid gold right now.
What you feel, we already know it. Don't lock yourself out. You can't be what you're not. Come lay your burdens down. Come lay.
All right, my closet is done for the most part. I have my husband needs to go through this stuff and put it in his safe or I don't know what, but I put one of his gun cases there for whenever he takes it to the range, because obviously the gun's in the safe. And these are like some of my clothes things. I would like to get, when we move, dressers, but we're obviously not doing that before we move. And then I put all the coat hangers there. So this bin here now has our shipping stuff, and that has like my classroom stuff. And then the toys that are there, the toys here, the swimsuit, all that stuff and all the stuff in that bag, and they're all things that could be for Easter. Whatever's not for Easter will go downstairs in our gift closet. But I'm just leaving that now because Easter's in a couple days. Oh, this needs to go in here. And then this is my nail thing that I just bought, and Aubrey just did her nails and put that there. So once I get all this stuff off of that, I'll put that there. And then this is just going to go on the ground here. This will all be gone because it will be empty. And I think that that will be good. I wish I knew when we were going to be buying, because if I probably could pack away like boots like that, winter hats, winter jackets, but I won't bother going there. I put away most of my husband's clothes. He doesn't have room for that stuff. I need to go through his clothes with him. And then this is our workout stuff, which once all this stuff is gone. I would like to put that here because I have been working out a lot since I got home, but now I got to clean all this mess up. All right, I didn't film in the bathroom because it's really, really hard to film in my bathroom. But the bathroom's pretty much clean. The bathtub is not. My husband said he would get in there and do it tonight because he has to wash the dog. So there's no point in me going in there. But I put all this like storage crap here, and I can't decide if I'm going to list it or use it. And then this is all stuff that is listed on like Facebook Marketplace, that I am going to, I need to find a place to put it. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it because I want to have easy access to it, so that I can, you know, when something sells or whatever, be ready to go. I do just need to tidy up my room a little bit. We actually really deep cleaned our room. Like we took our bed off and swept and mopped all under our bed. And like my husband's area is a little bit unorganized, but I'm going to give him this bucket because in this bucket I have like gifts that I give my clients. In this bucket I have like, it's really, they're both office school supply type stuff for my business. And so I'm going to actually put this little thing in here because I have some hard drives, and that's like what I use honestly when we travel. And then we also have this thing that's like a, I think it's like an internet, I don't know, it does something. So those are there. I'm gonna let my husband have this bucket, put whatever he wants in it, because I cleaned this up and he already has it messy again. So there's that. These are like, I just have way too many of them, and the companies will give them to us plenty of times. So I actually emailed a friend of mine that is a travel agent here that's local, and she said that she would gladly take them off my hands because she doesn't have any. So that's going to be there. I did dust and clean all up there. So I'm going to clean up my room real quick. I do have this. I want to put these magic bands on. Over here we have boxes. This is the box that my filing cabinet came in. So I think what I'm going to do is go through and have a couple extra sets of bedding, and then pack all of the extra like bedding, shower curtains, like linen closet type things, excuse me, in this big box and put it downstairs because we've been kind of slowly packing up. These are some shirts. My husband is a mechanic, and if he's ever working on anything, like he even used them this weekend. He was doing something. Oh, he was painting my table. And he needed shirts, so I found those in his closet. I would like to go through his closet with him. As you can hear, the laundry is still going. I got all of the rugs washed. Trevor's clothes are washing now. I did a few loads of ours. This is a set that a friend sold me. It's actually going to probably go in here. It's like a Harry Potter set, and I figured, oh, excuse me, Casey can. Oh, that was from my classroom. Oh, liquid gold. I figure Casey can use this in his new room at the new house, because her daughter barely used it. And so it's Harry Potter. And then I also have the sheets and stuff like that. So that'll probably be one of the first things that goes in here. I just got to empty it out of like the packing material. And then I'm going to see if my kids need a pillow. If not, we'll probably take one and get rid of one of ours because this is just a cheap one. I feel pretty good. I also went through all of my like candle stuff because that was in there because it was in one of those. And this is all I have for candles. Trevor will probably end up using these. If not, I have them. I have one little area that I use a candle, and then I'll probably use these throughout the rest of the year. This one I'll probably do next because it is a wintry-ish scent, and then this one is just good. I also have this one my best friend gave me, but I can't light that. It's like a special Massachusetts one, and I would just feel weird lighting it. And then I get the Magic Candle Company subscription box, so we get these every month. So right now I have Banshee in my bathroom. We have, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean downstairs. I don't know what we have in the kids' bathroom, but these are awesome and they're perfect for the bathrooms. And I'm actually going to bring next year, I'm going to have one that I bring to work. Right now we have Orleans, which is like Port Orleans. I have Pixie Dust, which just came out, and I like it, but the kids said that they didn't like that one. And I do have Christmas Shop, which I will bring out closer to Christmas because you can see we started using it. And then I have all of these candles because I think I used Banshee. No, I didn't use Banshee because this is Banshee. I don't know which one I use, but I have a Christmas one, Banshee, Pixie Dust, and Orleans still. So I'm going to put these downstairs in, actually I'm probably not, because then my older two will take them. So I got to find a safe spot to hide these from my big kids. But everything is it's looking pretty good. I'm so glad that I was able to get so much done today. You guys really kind of pushed me to make sure that I was filming and keeping up with my tasks. I will say this took me all day, but I stopped and I watched some YouTube videos. I actually had to do a little bit of client work. So for me, in order to keep myself sane, I'm trying to manage resting, relaxing, cleaning, organizing, making sure my kids are doing school, and all those things. So don't kill yourself right now. We're all going crazy. Alright, so I literally scratched everything off of my to-do list today, and I made a new to-do list for tomorrow. And now I'm going downstairs for the first time pretty much all day, and it's 5 o'clock. So I will have to pick up down here because the kids will have, you know, left some stuff out, gotten into stuff, not put stuff away. Like you can see behind me in a minute. Load up the dishwasher, and then I'll start dinner. I also printed out this little meal planner. I would like to see if I can get a week's worth of meal planning and hopefully not have to go to the grocery store. I was doing online orders, like online pickup, but the last few times I've gone, it's been like almost a week and a half out before you can get anything. So I have sadly had to go to the grocery store. But I try to be smart about it. I try to go not Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I try to make sure like I'm sanitizing the crap out of myself and everything I touch. Alright, I just did my last task of the day. I went ahead and did a meal plan. It's probably going to cut it off real quick, but I did all the meals. This would be the last day, or no, this would be the last day. This is the day that supposedly, Jeff always hates when I say that, our ban will be lifted. I put breakfast options, I put lunch options, I put treats. It's also going to be Easter, so they may have some Easter candy. The only things I can think of that I will need this week is I will need to get my husband a couple lunches, some of his work snacks, and some of his soda. I think that I can kind of push through with what we have and not go to the grocery store. So where he's already out and dealing with the public, I may have him just grab those things. But we're pretty good. We have all of the cleaning things we need. We have plenty of paper towels and toilet paper. So I think we're golden.